YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to a little chat, just a little chat, I guess. I thought it'd be nice for us to just sit back, take a little bit of time out. Things have been a little bit chaotic recently, and by recently I mean for as long as I can remember. I thought it'd be nice to just have a little bit of a chat. I always do this a little bit of an end of year review, a little bit of a talk about where I'm going in the new year, a little bit of a thank you, and I thought this year should not be any different. If anything, this year we've had the most to talk about maybe ever. Usually, I mean, you can watch back. I've been doing these end of year updates for like 5 years now. You can watch back. I don't usually have a great deal to say. That doesn't stop them from being like 30 minutes long. But I thought, you know what, now's a good time. It's a little bit of a mess. It's a little dark right now because it's I've left it a little late. My hair's a bit wet because I'm fresh out of the shower. My lips are a little bit trashed because I woke up this morning and realised that it's New Year's Eve and I think I'm going to be alone tonight. So I've been a little bit sad. So I've been stress eating my lips. It's a little bit of a mess right now. But I had like the urge. I had a bit of a push of motivation to get this video done right now. And procrastination for me is basically just dominoes. Like if I have the urge to do something and I don't immediately do it, that first procrastination domino gets flicked over. It's going to be April before I get this video done. I'm going to be reviewing the end of 2020, 6 months into 2021. So I figured I'd do the video now. Look, it's dark. The show must go on. Half my videos are because I'm so lazy. By the time I get around to recording stuff, it's always dark. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to sit back. I should have made a hot chocolate. I should have made it hella cozy. Pretend this has got hot chocolate in it. I'm sure I had one last year. Ooh, delicious. Ooh, love me some hot chocolate. Ooh, it's very rich. It's oaky. It's got an oaky afterbirth. Is that cherry I'm tasting? I'm tasting some cherry in there. Delicious. Love hot chocolate. I'm distracted already. What am I doing here? What's the point of this video? Okay, where do we start? This is going to be a bit freeform, so allow me to just spout some nonsense because it's kind of it's kind of what I do. Oh, I don't know if you could tell on camera. My hand just seized up there. That happens sometimes. That's fun. Okay, so I guess firstly I wanted to, from a YouTube perspective, talk about kind of the way the year went because it's been a bit of a wild one for the channel, and then I guess I can proceed, I can segue into next year and I can say my thank yous, and I want to say thank yous to some friends as well when we get there. But I think I guess I firstly want to say, I guess an apology. I feel like I've kind of let the channel slip away from me a little bit this year, which is why I so much wanted to do this video to say thank you for everyone who is still here, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it was been a bit of a rough one for the channel, and it started out of it was like a situational thing. It started out, I initially just couldn't record because of COVID happening, and because of the situation I found myself in and that my family was in when COVID first hit. I just was essentially entirely unable to record for like 3 or 4 months, and then I think coming out of that, I'm very much a routine centered person, and I feel like when I lose an element of my routine, as much as I hate that, and as much as it's like I don't enjoy that, I will very quickly try and find other ways to fill the gap, or other ways to sort of new routines. I don't want to feel lost without my routine if I lose something, and I feel like everyone lost routines, had to make new routines, had to plan around things this year, and I think part of the something that was just hit very hard just was the channel, and it was something that I went from doing so frequently. Was I was uploading like 4 or 5 videos a week, so there's the regular recording, regular editing, uploading them, keeping on top of comments and stuff, to go from having that be like such a consistent thing and something I was spending so much of my time on at that point, to just lose that essentially entirely. I think without thinking about it, I just filled that gap with other stuff. So then by the time lockdown finished and life returned to some semblance of normality, not quite entirely, but at least enough that I was back in a position where I could record, I think I just lost the spark a little bit. And I think I struggled to find I've struggled to find the motivation to really push me back into doing the videos again, and to putting that time aside, at least to the same degree as previously, or at least even half that time aside, to try and fit in the recording and motivate myself to do the recordings, and then when I have my stockpile of videos waiting to be edited, to actually find that time to edit. And especially in particular these last few months, me and the gang have been playing this game called Genshin Impact. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. I'm not going to go into it too much, but essentially we play that at the same time when I was previously editing my videos. And the thing is, it's finding that motivation. I have a backlog of videos waiting to be edited right now. Like, as much as I haven't been recording recently, I haven't been recording because I've made a backlog and I haven't edited any of my backlog. So it's this endless cycle of not wanting to record because I have a backlog, but then not finding the time or the motivation to edit any of the backlog and get any of the videos out. And it's been a little bit of a tricky one, but at the same time, on like a night-to-night basis, why would it's struggling to break that routine of playing, of hanging out with my friends to go and edit a video by myself. And Genshin, look, I'm not saying I'm addicted. I don't even know why I'd use that word. I don't even know why I'd bring that word up. Addicted? That's a weird word for me to use. I don't know why that's the word that popped into my mind there. I play Genshin a lot, basically. I know if Josh is watching this, he can probably relate. I know if Jacob's watching this, he can probably relate. And that's just become part of my new routine. And even on pretty much the only nights at this point I don't play Genshin is the nights when I'm playing Among Us or when I'm playing like something like Scribble or whatever with the same group. My night times have just become, and I'll talk about those guys. I'm going to get to that later, but it's just that sort of element of what was previously my routine has become replaced with a new routine, and I think I need to find a way. It's been hard for me to find the motivation to jump back in. So blame Genshin is what I'm saying. I've been gotcha'd, and I remember, it's funny, I remember the first time we spoke about Genshin was, I think we'd been playing Animal Crossing, and then we'd finished playing Animal Crossing, we were just hanging out in a call. I think I was watching an Angels game, if I remember correctly, that night, and I remember Spink was just being like, oh, I'm just playing a game, and we were like, oh, what are you playing? And she was like, it's called Genshin Impact, and I was like, and I'd already downloaded it, but hadn't, like, jumped into it yet. I was like, I had my eye on it, and I was like, that was a little bit interesting, I'll download that. I hadn't quite jumped in yet. You tell me that Spink's playing a game, if you know me, say no. Where do you sign me up? You just give me the dotted line and I'm in. And then like shortly after, like the next day, it was like, oh, Jacob's also playing this game. Oh, Paul's also playing this game. We've all been playing this game. And then we kind of just never looked back. And eventually Josh jumped in, and now he's on he's sucked in playing every night as well. Yeah, it's I think I just need to find some time, maybe in the early evening, maybe in the afternoons. Maybe I could be a morning person and just do editing in the morning. It's just been a case of finding that time to try and reignite the old routine. That said, I guess before I talk into my plans of where I want to go with the channel next, I would like to say thank you to everyone. I'd like to just, I say it in my video. I feel like I say it a lot. Thank you to everyone, the support and etc. etc. And I say it so much just because it's so true. But I just want to take like a set moment to just be like, okay, I will be the first to admit that I have let my upload schedule fall off a cliff this year and have done very little in the way of trying to salvage it so far. So I truly want to say thank you to everyone who's had patience and has stuck around, has had kept their faith in me, and still has anyone who's after all this time was still tuning into the videos every now and then when I do put them up. Everyone who's still like leaving comments and still checking the videos out and leaving likes and all that stuff. The fact that I feel like I've done such a bad job this year with keeping uploads going and I feel like I've really lost the flow with the channel and really not done the channel any favors, but still I know that when I upload a video, whether it's one of the more regularly covered staples of the channel like a Metallica or an Iron Maiden, or whether it's like a new band we've never covered before, the fact that I still know in the back of my mind that there will still be people there to support the videos and there to watch them, I can't overstate how much that really does mean to me. And I've said in the past before, when I did these videos back in late 2018, I had a really rough patch with my mental health, and one of my main distractions, so to speak, that kept me going through that was these Yetiness videos. Now, the way that the shape of this year's gone, that's not necessarily been the case with some of the difficult moments of this year, but it meant a lot then, and it means equally, like, this channel means a lot to me, is what I'm saying. I haven't been doing this for no reason, or just passively uploading without thinking about it. Like, when I upload and I see the support, it really does mean a lot, and I can't really, like I said, I can't overstate how much it means to a lot of small YouTubers, when you watch their videos and you leave likes and you leave comments and just generally around and supporting them, it really it does mean a lot. And as well, especially an extra special thank you to everyone who's done donations this year and left donation requests and stuff. The fact that my upload schedule has been so stinky, and yet still people have been generous enough to support me and support the channel, or however you want to look at it. I feel like I don't have the words to express how thankful I am for everyone who's stuck around and who's still here and who's still watching. It truly does mean a lot, and for those people are a big part of the reason why I want so badly to try and kickstart things again. Which brings me to 2021. I want to get back into it. I want to go again. I feel like I've missed it. I feel like I've missed all the new music. I feel like I've missed the journey. I feel like for you guys who are still here, who want to hear more, and potentially new people who may find the channel at some point, I think I'm ready to try and get back going again. I don't think I'm ready to suddenly be like, hey, 5 videos a week, but 1 video every like week and a half or 2 weeks. Yeah, that's not really cutting it. I feel like, and I feel like I could be doing so much better. I'm in post-graduation job-seeking hell at the minute, which means hopefully I'll get a job basically as soon as possible. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I feel like I should be making more use of the time I have, and I'm just not doing that. I feel like I should be recording more. I should be getting the backlog going. I should be uploading more. I have the time. I'm just not using it productively or just very well at all, really. And I feel like the onus is on me to do better. I think I'm ready to do that. I feel like in terms of like, as much as I say when I upload these videos, seeing the positive response is such a big motivating factor. And aside from that, I just enjoy making the videos. I enjoy listening to the music. I enjoy discovering new music. But the support from your guys' end is such a nice feeling. It's obviously a big motivating factor to continue. And I feel like I want to try and use that a bit to try and keep things going and try and get things going again in the new year, and hopefully just try and get back on the horse. I don't know, I'm not much of a New Year resolution person. I don't hold too much value on one day to the next. It is what it is. It's Thursday today, it's Friday tomorrow. What's really going to change? But I feel like in terms of if any year is a year to take any merit to the symbolism of it, as shit as 2020 has been, a friend of mine said last night that she was just happy regardless of New Year or whatever. She's just happy to see the back of 2020, and I agree. 2020, not good, stinky, bad, very stinky. And I feel like, I don't know, 2021 I think it's going to be different. Things, I don't know, it is what it is. We've got a long way to go with COVID and stuff. That's not going to change, obviously, but are less people going to die? Probably not. In terms of, there's been a lot of celebrity deaths and stuff this year. It's life. It is what it is. The date doesn't make a difference. Stuff's going to happen regardless. But as far as if I want to, as I said, take any merit to the symbolism, this is probably the year to do it. So fuck it, dude. 2021. I'm going to upload. I'm going to edit this video right now. I'm going to upload it tonight. And then this is going to be the start, and I hold me to this. If you see me, if there's no video for 2 weeks after I upload this, I fully give everyone permission to send me pictures of spiders in my DMs on Twitter. I'll allow it, and I won't be mad. I won't block anyone. I'll just sit there and take them, and I promise to even look. I'll look at them, and I'll feel uncomfortable because that's what I deserve. So I want to try and keep it going. I want to first start out simple with just getting reactions up, getting more videos up. Before I start getting carried away with any sort of new type of content. I just want to get the bread and butter going again. But eventually, my hope is to work towards some new types of content, not just reactions. And I've said this ages ago. In fact, I remember tweeting back in March, I'm going to upload every day this month. One of my cats is trying to get in. I'm going to upload every day this month. And then, like, 3 days later, we got thrust into lockdown because of a global pandemic. Hey. Yeah, the door, there's something, you're not going to, no, you're not going to, the door was shut so you couldn't, yeah, see, I put something in front of the door so they couldn't open it because it doesn't shut properly at the minute. That didn't work. So yeah, so I just want to kind of get the bread and butter going again, and I have some new bands lined up. We've started one of them, which actually wasn't even one of the ones I had planned, but the Muse thing. I put a random Muse video up because a friend of mine recommended a song, or said that there was a good song, and I was like, let's do a reaction, do you see what happens? And then the video did really well, and a bunch of people were like, hey, do more Muse. So I'm gonna do more Muse, but I have some other bands I want to start sprinkling in, some new bands. But other than that, I'm mostly, for at least probably the first month or so, focusing on just trying to get the reactions back in. But ultimately, and as I've said in the past, I kind of want this. I don't just want to be a reaction channel, another reaction channel. As much as they're always going to be the bread and butter of the channel, I just feel like I can do a little bit more, or there's another level that I can take it to. What is that level, you may be asking? Fireworks going off early. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if I hear fireworks. You motherfuckers, they better be guarding. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. We're in tier 4. We got put in tier 4 last night. I don't want to hear any firework parties going on. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know what level 2 is. I don't know what the in terms of stepping the content up entirely is going to entail. I have some ideas for sure. Will I reveal any of those ideas? Nope. Partially because it'll be a surprise, and partially because I know what I'm like for saying I'm going to do stuff and then not doing it. So I don't want to do that. As I said, I've talked recently about how much I hate letting people down. It's like one of the worst feelings, and I absolutely hate it. I don't want to open myself up to let people down by being like, I'm going to start this series, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and then I do none of it, and people are like, Reese, you've really let us down, and then I'm going to be very upset. But I'm just going to say, like, we're working on things. I'm working on it. And we'll see where the year takes me. I think I said that last year, and it took me. I need this hair to grow out a bit. It dries all funny. It doesn't look. I don't know what. Anyway, listen. I guess I just wanted to close off by saying, as far as reviewing the year goes, I think I didn't want to go into this too much because this is a video. This is a video for Yetiness. It's an update video. It's a channel video. I didn't want to sit here just talking about just gushing over my friends too much because and especially because this year I feel like I've been doing it in the DMs. Something just popped. Doing it in the DMs. I've sent a card to Maria and Josh. Well, I was technically sending something else to someone else, and the card kind of made its way like on the middle. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But and in the DMs and in the group chat we've got going, and I feel like I've expressed this kind of individually to where I don't necessarily I don't know if I want to sit here just talking about my friends in a video that's for public consumption, because people are going to be listening like who are these people that he's talking about. But at the very least, I feel like at the same time, with the way this year's gone, I'd be remiss not to mention them. If we want to review the year a little bit, I feel like let's talk about the positives, because all I've said in my review of the year is, hey, I didn't upload very much, and I'm sorry. So I feel like it's not the most doesn't give you the greatest feeling as far as a year in review goes, and it's 2020, so why are we surprised that my year in review, I'm reviewing a bad year? It is what it is. But I guess I just wanted to publicly just say that thank you so much to all my friends, because they really have, as shit as this it says so much, that as shit as just absolute, it's just been the most awful year of all time, and yet I don't even think on the whole, in the general balance of things, I still think it's been a good one, or a reasonably good one, or a fine one, or a great one. I don't think it's been that bad of a year because of these people. I don't even know where to how much to go into on camera, because again it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird to put like a public video and then just start sitting here talking about like specific people, especially when I've already expressed these feelings to them, like I said, in the group chat or in DMs or whatever. But I just wanted to say thank you to my friends, and they all know who they are. The Fist group basically is what I'm getting at, the Fist chat, and then recently the slightly extended group as well. But yeah, the Fist chat. I mean, honestly, like for real. This year has been fine because of those guys. The kind of consistency and them all being around and just being a positive thing on the regular and just always being there has been such like a positive thing for me. And especially when I talk about how I've not been able to upload as much, that was such like a consistent thing in my life and such like a thing for me to focus on. So when I lost that, having those guys has truly meant the world. Has truly meant the world to me, and yeah, I guess anyway I can say thank you. And some of them, I guess I could link some of them It's not like Paul or Spink have anything to plug, but you know, Josh is a YouTuber friend of mine. He doesn't make music stuff, it's gaming stuff, but dude, maybe you like games. He's doing chess at the minute. We're both doing chess, so if you like chess, watch Josh play chess because he's good at it. And Maria, who I've shouted out, she's been on the end screen. Her Mifa's theme cover has been on the end screen of my videos for about 4 months now, of every video. So you probably, if you watch the channel, you've probably seen or heard me mention that, and I've mentioned it in about 5 videos at this point. But you should go watch that. She's incredibly talented, and she's nearly 1,000 views. She's at like 920 as of this morning, or last night? This morning. It's got like 76 likes, which is just insanely good. I'm so fucking proud. And then Jacob as well also does some gaming stuff, and I'll link them. But that group has been such like a consistent, and like the group chat, we talk all the time. But like, I mean, even just like Animal Crossing, and you know, recently we're playing like Scribble, and we're playing Cards Against Humanity and stuff. But I've never played Among Us. I have nearly 100 hours in that game. That's a lot of time, and that's just on one game. Never mind all the times we played other games, or we've just hang out and chatted or whatever in calls or whatever. But that group, I truly, again, and this is probably a weird one to anyone watching this who is like a viewer of the channel and is like, who are these people he's talking about? I just want to say publicly, and I've gone into more detail, I've been more specific. You guys know what you mean to me. You guys know how important you are to me. But I just want to publicly say that those people mean the world to me, and they've really made such they've saved 2020. That's all I can say. Without them, I don't know what this year would have been like, but the fact that it's been fine because of them playing whatever, or you know, all the Genshin with the gang, and just yeah, I don't know. I think I'm rambling a little bit right now. He's rambling. He's just going around rambling. So yeah, I don't know what else, I don't know how else to go on that, but just I appreciate them all, shout out all of them so much for being a difference maker. You guys know who you are. Shout out everyone I just mentioned for everything they do. Shout out Spink for just being a beam of light, an absolute flawless angel that's just consumed my entire heart. Shout out Paul for being just the biggest sweetheart of all time. I'm gonna wrap this up. So, I guess, yeah, 2021, what next? Question mark. And then I could just end the video there. That'd be dramatic. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. I have more to say. I'll do that in a sec. Pretend I didn't just say that. So what are we gonna do in 2021? Look, I'm gonna start it out. Don't expect. I'm not sprinting out of the gates this year. I tried last year, and look what happened. Look what happened last year. Not much in the end. In terms of the channel, not much happened. So I'm not trying to sprint out of the gates this year. I'm here for the marathon. I'm here for the marathon. It's a 38-game season. There's time. I'm not stressing it. We'll see where January takes us. We'll progress from there. If you're interested in gaming stuff, I have other channels. Yeti Hype, that has been the main channel for years, and then I just kind of abandoned it. I think I'm going to upload something to that at some point. In the near future, I'm going to try and bring that back. So that's, if you want to check out, I don't know, I do some gaming stuff. I do some comedy, and fuck it, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to quantify that channel as anymore. It's a mess. Yeti Plays, I do more regular gaming stuff on. I've been playing Isaac recently, played some of the GeoGuessr Battle Royale, and absolutely was just more happy than I've ever been on camera before. I just pogged out of my mind on that Boxing Day GeoGuessr video, and I got that win at the very end. I don't think I've ever heard myself more excited about anything in my life. I've been doing chess videos. That's my new thing. That's my thing at the minute. I've done a few of those, and that's what I'm trying to get better at chess, and those have been a ton of fun. So if you want to check out the other channels, you can. I may be doing a podcast. Maybe. We've slightly talked about it with an IRL friend, but I don't know. I don't know how committed we are. Like, we keep talking about it and then being like excited about it, and then being like I can't tell if we're actually. But it's a maybe. It's a maybe. And I think we wanted to do it in person as well. So obviously it depends. Like, we're in tier 4 now, so that obviously it depends on how that situation goes. So I'm just gonna hit a maybe on that. Although that would be mostly sports based, so completely irrelevant to anything. It'd be a whole nother channel probably, because I don't have enough channels. That's my new thing for 2020. I was thinking of starting a new channel, diversifying my content a little bit, you know. No, we'll see. There's stuff for 2020. We'll see what happens. Just know that at the very least, and this isn't going to be the most exciting thing to hear, but at the very least, am working on it a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. I guess, I don't know how good of an update video this was. I don't know how coherent this was. I'm probably going to watch this back, and there's going to be bits where I'm like, why did I even say that? I was just rambling. There's also going to be bits that I'm going to be like, why didn't I say this? I wanted to say this, and I forgot. So look, fuck it. Whatever. I'm just going to put it up, and we'll see what happens. Just know that I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a very safe New Year's Eve, depending on when I actually get this video up. And I hope you all have a great start to 2021, which is the year that it's gonna be next. And just know that if anyone out there ever needs anyone to talk to, my DMs on Twitter are always open. What else can I say? I just do I have any New Year's resolutions I could talk about? Those? Not really. I guess that's it. 2021. What next? Later.